Why are heat waves in India becoming more dangerous every year? One of the major scientific reasons is El Niño. What is El Niño? El Niño is a major climate phenomenon that occurs when the central and eastern Pacific Ocean become unusually warm. This warming changes global wind patterns and affects weather around the world, including India. Discovery of the term El Niño. The term El Niño was first used by Peruvian fishermen along the coasts of Peru and Ecuador hundreds of years ago. El Niño is a Spanish word meaning the little boy or Christ child because the warm ocean current usually appeared around December near Christmas time. Fishermen observed that during these warm periods, cold nutrient-rich water stopped rising near Peru, fish populations decreased sharply, local weather patterns changed. Later, scientists discovered that El Niño was part of a much larger global climate system involving ocean temperatures, air pressure, winds, and rainfall patterns. In the 20th century, scientists linked El Niño with the Southern Oscillation, and together they became known as the El Niño Southern Oscillation (ENSO). Normal Pacific Ocean conditions. Under normal conditions, strong trade winds blow from east to west across the Pacific Ocean. These winds push warm surface water toward Indonesia and Australia. Near South America, cold nutrient-rich water rises from deep ocean layers through a process called upwelling. This helps maintain balanced global weather patterns. How El Niño starts. During El Niño, trade winds weaken or sometimes reverse direction. Warm water spreads back toward the central and eastern Pacific Ocean. Upwelling near South America becomes weaker. The Pacific Ocean releases large amounts of heat into the atmosphere. This extra heat changes global air circulation systems, cloud formation, rainfall patterns, jet streams, and atmospheric pressure across Earth. What is La Niña? La Niña is the opposite phase of El Niño. During La Niña, the Pacific Ocean becomes cooler than normal. Trade winds become stronger. More cold water rises near South America. La Niña often strengthens the Indian monsoon and can bring more rainfall, cooler temperatures, increased flood risk in some regions. Both El Niño and La Niña are part of the ENSO climate cycle. How El Niño affects India. 1 weak Indian monsoon. India's monsoon depends on strong heating over the Indian landmass, moist winds from the Indian Ocean, low pressure systems over India. During El Niño, rising warm air shifts toward the Pacific Ocean. Moisture transport toward India weakens. Monsoon circulation becomes weaker. Result: less rainfall, delayed monsoon, drought conditions in some regions. Scientifically, El Niño weakens the Walker circulation, which plays an important role in strengthening the Indian monsoon. 2 extreme heat waves El Niño often causes: reduced rainfall, clear skies, dry soil conditions. When soil becomes dry, less energy is used for evaporation. More solar heat directly warms the land surface. This leads to higher temperatures, more intense heat waves, hot dry winds, reduced cloud cover. That is why many El Niño years bring severe heat waves across India. Agriculture problems. India's agriculture depends heavily on monsoon rainfall. Weak monsoon can cause crop damage, water shortages, lower food production, rising food prices. Crops such as rice, sugarcane, and pulses are especially vulnerable. Low rainfall can reduce reservoir water levels, groundwater supply, river flow. This may create drinking water shortages, irrigation problems, reduced hydroelectric power generation, cyclone and weather changes. El Niño can also influence cyclone patterns, winter rainfall, storm tracks across oceans. Different regions may experience floods, droughts, or unusual weather conditions. Does El Niño always cause drought in India? No. El Niño increases the chances of weak monsoon, heat waves, drought, but India's weather is also affected by Indian Ocean temperatures, Himalayan snow conditions, local weather systems, climate change. So, some El Niño years still receive near normal rainfall. Current situation in 2026. As of May 2026, the Pacific Ocean is currently in an ENSO neutral condition. However, ocean temperatures are warming rapidly, trade winds are weakening, warm water is building beneath the Pacific Ocean surface. These are early signs that El Niño may develop during mid-2026 and continue into 2027. Some climate models suggest it could become a strong El Niño, although scientists are still uncertain about its exact intensity. Possible effects on India in 2026. If El Niño strengthens, India could face hotter temperatures, severe heat waves, irregular or weak monsoon rainfall, drought risk in some states, water shortages, and agricultural stress. Scientists continue monitoring the Pacific Ocean closely because El Niño is one of the most important climate systems affecting Earth's weather.